Okay, right, with little Mabel down the bottom of Penarth. Hopefully not going to get too many snags. Wanted to stay away from the slipway because there'd be loads of people swimming. I bet it's quiet now. But I'll pop down here for a change and hopefully I won't get caught up into too many stags. And the target is a little strap conger again. Maybe as small as last week's or maybe a little bit bigger. 3 or 4 pound would be nice. See how we go. Mabel running around like a little mad hatter. Got some frozen squid. A little bit of mackerel left over and some other bits. Well, I just had a lovely bite. It took a bit of line off the reel. And where's my rig? Here's the rig. And it has cut me off. So I think I had a conger. I felt it pulling for a bit. There's the line. You can hardly see it. But yeah, it's cut me off. So not to worry. Also, I've swapped wheels because I just spent the afternoon fixing this up. And it is knackered. It's like the worm driver's gone. So I'm going to have to get rid of that. So, well, it seems like there's fish out of there. I've just blasted that out again with a little bit of squid. Let's hope something jumps on. Oh, well, you're not going to believe, guys. It's almost doing my head in now. What a year. The rod just went properly slack. Then it was a complete slack liner. And here we are. Another bass. So what's that? I'll have to measure it, but not a bad size. Let's get rid of that hook. Mabel's having a go at licking it. Off. 1 sec. So a 58 centimetre bass. Would you believe it? Lovely size. So Penarth I can match it. I thought it was going to be a smoothie. I would have been well pleased with a smoothie. Oh, there's plenty around, aren't they? Right, see if I can get it in a weigh sling. Well, here we are, just weighed 4.15 pounds. Beat the blank. 2026, the year of the bass for me, without a doubt. But I thought it was a smoothie or a conger. Right, you gone mad for it now, Mabel? What a dog. Right, I gently take it out. Oh, I need to get a photo of it as well. Well, I can't really. Oh. Well, here it is. 4.5. Mabel likes the look of it then. Wants to give it a lick. We'll swat you around and put it back. Okay, here she is. She'll kick. There we are. Mabel, come. Just let her recuperate and she'll be off. Come. Oh, you'd thought it was easy fishing with a dog, wouldn't you? Wait for her to kick now. Mabel, come. There we go, and there's the kick. Back round, Mabel, come. Mabel, come. You can't have this. Come. shoot out back again. Come on, Mabel. Come on, get out in the deep. Get out, Mabel. She's gonna go back, all right. We need to get some oxygen in the lungs, a bit of movement. They're a little bit more lively now. That's it. Get your reorientation. Go on, get in the deep. Oh, you can see why Ian, Clark and the guys put the fish back straight away, because that can't have been longer than 4 or 5 minutes. And yeah, took his toll a bit, didn't it? Right, let's get some squid on and back out. Okay, so another bit of squid back out. Come a bit further down now, a bit closer. The GBFS Pro, I've stuck the reel on. Yeah, I will cast because I want to check out how well it's been fixed, because I fixed it just earlier. So I want to see whether it's working alright, that's the main reason. But it'd be nice to, yeah, maybe stick with one rod for a bit just to chill out. Mabel's still going around looking for that bass. She's all excited. She absolutely loves coming fishing, but is a mad hasser. Like Tony's Daisy, I think. All over the place. I won't be able to fish in the shallows with her unless she attracts a bass somehow. Nice boat. Oh, it's just tacking. Don't know whether it's putting its main away, ready to come into the barrage over there, or maybe it's, well, it's only over low water as well. Tide is going out, punching the tide. They should be able to punch it. I wonder why they've just tacked. It's a lot less wind, so they might be putting up the Genoa to get into the barrage or something. But you would have thought they're heading back to Cardiff. So right, let's get this other rod set up on the GBFS Pro and get it cast out and see what this yacht's doing. Well, Penarth looking lovely. It is 5 to 10, so we're an hour off of low. No bites, which is nice. Just cast out the GBFS Pro. Put some squid on that too. The boat that was coming up the channel put its mainsail in, and then is eventually about an hour later or 45 minutes later, looks like they've locked in to the barrage. I've just baited up a little 2-hook flapper that I caught the little conger on last week. So some tiny little hooks with bits of squid. Let's try and get that in focus. Yeah, tiny little size 8 hooks with bits of squid. Need to get rid of that elastic and that one. So hopefully you can get like a little baby strap off of that. But the session was so hectic at the start, it's only really now calming down, you know? Like settling down a little bit, where it can become like enjoyable and you can get into the rhythm of it. Mabel's not helping things just by running up and down to the water's edge and back again, but she's enjoying it and that's her walk. So I'm going to reel in the T900. It's easily been about a good hour now, I'd say. Change over to the little 2-hook flapper and just keep enjoying the session now. At least with the blank beaten, it's just a case of, yeah, you can enjoy it. But plenty of tidal flow, there were bites. And obviously now we're just approaching low with a lot less tidal flow. There's less going on, but that's all right. Here we go, guys. Brilliant. The rod just dipped. Mabel, you're gonna get caught up in it. The rod just went like as a bit of a slack liner. Lifted up, and yeah, nice size conger. Mabel's like licking it. Bit of a scar there. That might be what Di was saying, but brilliant. I'm over the moon with that. How long have I said? 3 sessions, just want a strap conger. Oh, it's a nice size as well. So brilliant, that's target achieved. Just on the squid again, on the dongle. And these splashdowns, I don't know if you've been finding it, but the weight has come off again, so lost another weight. Yeah, they're not gripped in very well. And as you drag them in over the ground, they just come out. So I'll have to follow the track. I've reeled it in. I didn't give it any space whatsoever. I just reeled it in from here, 20 yards at the beach, and then it slid up no problem. Right, let's get the hook out, get it weighed, and then get it back. Okay, let's check out the weight. 5.4, brilliant. So there's all I wanted. There's a strap conger. It's been like, yeah, a good couple of months for that. Who would have thought, eh? All right, the circle hook came out okay, but let's get him back in the water. Yeah, the fish is all right. All right then, we ready? Take that out. How's this fish? Is it alive? Nice size. Longer than the dog. Come on in. Mabel. Yeah, that'll be enough. Off, Mabel. Off. Patterdales, eh? Mabel, off. Right, let's let it reacclimatise and get back. Off, come on. So once then, you're going to see no footage whatsoever. You're just going to see a mad dog licking after it. And a bit of clotted blood. Come on. Go into the deep. That's it. Let it recoup. Catching your breath back at you. A lovely creature. Up to the ledge. Mabel, Mabel, Mabel. There we are. Oh, this is a bit of a reef. Bit of a shelf, really. Look at that. So that goes out on a bit of a peninsula. I've done very, very well, or very lucky to not get any snags so far. I have to memorise this. That's the last flick of the tail of that conger. It's gone now, Mabel. There it is. See that? Yay! So come, Mabel, come. Come on, Em. Staying on the surface, and it looks like it's kicked. Still on the surface. Come on, Em. Over. Oh, right. Let's get that next rod cast out. I'm going to have to make some weights pretty quick because I'm running low on reserves. Can you see that? There's the tip. I've just hooked into a big fish. Well, a fish. Bit of a slack liner again. And Mabel, come. And I think it's got itself into a snag. So I'm going to have to give it some time and hopefully it pulls out. I can feel a bit of pulling, but I don't know if the weight's got into a snag. It was pretty determined how it went in. So I'm going to have to give it some slack, give it some time and see how we can go. Okay, so I put it back on the stand. It's the rod on the left. Left it is pretty quiet, so I'm thinking there's a conger that has run to ground and snagged up, and then it's probably managed to twist the hook out now. So at least it'll probably be free, and I'll have to pull for the break shortly and see how that goes. But I'll leave it a couple more minutes, see if there's any movement, or see if the fish can pull it free. Of course, the other rod is just literally a 2-hook flapper with tiny little hooks. So well, 11:15, so I might knock it on the head fairly quick. But nice strap eel, and that nice 4-pound bass, so can't fault that at all. It looks like there's still a bit of movement on the rod on the left. I'll keep persevering, bring you back if anything happens. But look at that for a view. Lovely quiet night. Oh, no sooner has that happened, the rod on the right's just gone. So I just reeled in pretty quickly, and that 2-hook flapper, tiny bits of squid, and I've been bit off. So cracking. That's a little strap as well, or some size strap. So loads of activity tonight, that's for sure. Just a little bit of squid guts like that and a small hook. Just goes to show what can be done sometimes, eh? That's on a bit of a dongle. The other one was like just a small hook, really. So I don't know if I'm going to bait that back up yet. Might as well, eh? I'll bait that back up and then check out the other rod, because that's got that fish or rig snagged at the moment. Busy session, eh? Well, just had another little bite. I cast out for last cast. Good bite. Struck, reeled in, started reeling in, and all of a sudden it just went dead, and the line had hit like a boulder or something like that. So I just lost an end, which is pretty annoying. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of a rough ground mark. But a really enjoyable session. Landed the 2 fish. Loads of fish activity tonight. And pretty much got to be all rotten bottom and on it and at the water's edge. But yeah, a nice little session. Good to have that bass. Over the moon to have that 5-pound strap, because that's what I've been after for a while, so that's the target. And yeah, we'll see you again. Okay guys, Mabel's enjoyed it. A little mad hen, all packed up, all ready to go. It is about an hour after low water. Nice little 3-hour session, really. That could have easily been an 8-fish session if I count back through all the bites. So it's like one of those venues where it's a case of being fully prepped, fully on it. Mabel, come. Come on. Fully prepped, fully on it. Rotten bottoms and all of that. So yeah, happy with the bass and the strap. But could have been easily another 4 or 5 fish. So yeah, got to be happy with it. Happy with the way it's gone. But that's the difference between when you get some people that get these 8-fish sessions or whatever, loads of fish. Well, there's all those little details and all those little bits of prep. But nice to have picked the right conditions for the venue, really. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.